So what we're gonna do here, Jason Hall has been kind enough to go through and take. He's our first victim of the P-roll test as it kind of currently stands. So I'm gonna go through and compare this to the answers, and we'll find some different ones that are areas that can be improved upon. So one of the things that's always a question is, what the heck do I do with these apostrophes? What is voice versus unvoice? And so I'll get into that, and then how should I mark like correct versus incorrect? Maybe like highlighted in red if it's
Yeah, I would just highlight in red the incorrect.
okay. So I'll bring up the answers to this, and we'll just compare side by side on this. Okay. Shirodo. What the heck? Where? That's a different one than the first one. Shirodo ita. Oh, it's not even the whole thing. Okay, what did we start with on that then? What did I copy over?
I don't know, as long as it didn't erase anything.
No, it didn't erase anything. Shido, it only went to here. We'll just do these for now.
Okay.
And we'll come back and work on the rest of them because I know you're limited on time. Okay, let's start with this. So that's right, Shirodo, right? Even though you hate it, so that's correct.
Oh, seriously, I got it right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. 1 for 1. Well, that was a test. See you later.
So, año, I would say, so the correct ones are año or año, but año is that's also correct. The apostrophe, did you mean to use that on an N or no?
You do not use that on an N, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
just highlight the N red, or sorry, the apostrophe red.
So what if I put it in yellow if it's only an issue because of like voicing on voicing? Does that work?
That works.
Okay. So let's do highlight color yellow. Okay. 안녕하다. So this one is actually well, first let's see. So that one I'm gonna go with.
First of all, I need to go red.
Red. We're gonna go red on that. And actually I'm gonna make this a lighter yellow. So it's not like so in your face. Maybe the other one was better. Okay. So 안녕하다, the correct one is like that. So there's a double N there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that you missed the N. And then this is a hard one to show, but it's the
up.
안녕하다. And there's a couple different ways people look at that. Like if you were to take 안녕하다 and look it up in here, they're just going to show it exactly like this. They don't have a going up thing. This is kind of a foreigner thing, but you want that NG sound to go up as if there is basically no H. Although that is an area that Bruce and I are going back and forth on, because there was a recent announcement done by the Ministry of Education saying that you can have a slight, which is this unvoiced H there. So the only thing, you basically missed the double N, which was already in there, and then the up arrow basically on that.
Okay.
So just knowing it's really 안녕하다, it would be like very close to voiced. 안녕하다. This one, so instead of anda,
it's anta.
So how would you write that then? Right, what you just said, because that's
right. I know how to pronounce it, anta. I just don't know because an with like a
so what you said here was anda. So say what it is.
Anta.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's that.
Okay.
So that is actually correct.
Cool.
Anta. So this one.
Annen.
So
Annen.
It should be. Hey.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So it would be. So there is no apostrophe for an N, right? So let's put that in yellow.
Okay.
Only because there is no apostrophe for those N ones, but it's annen, so it's annen.
Annen.
Annen. It's a double N. Annen.
Okay.
So say it again.
Annen.
So annen.
Annen.
Yeah, annen. Yeah.
Mhm.
Next one is arara. That is correct. So what you wrote here, say this one for me.
Opta.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, it looked like
No,
a
you're
B
good.
up
You're
over
good.
there.
You're good.
Onta.
Okay, so what you wrote was onda.
Yeah. So it would be a sandigit.
Yeah. Onta. That's right. Okay, this one you wrote.
Opsani.
Yeah, so that's
Obviously
the N thing there.
Yeah.
But it's actually opsni. So it's a double S there.
Oh wait, I knew that. Okay, yeah. Makes
So
sense.
yeah, and then actually you don't have to know this, but it's a long vowel, which basically a long vowel is basically a double of whatever it is. So it's actually opsni.
Okay.
So
Opsani.
opsni. Yeah.
Okay.
So close, but anytime a B meets an S and the S goes up here and takes over that spot, it becomes, and you got that right. It's just the double part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would that be? A sanshiet?
So say this one to me.
Opnen.
Okay, so this one is an area that would be really good for you to learn. This is a rule, and it's actually omnen.
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 So when a B meets an N, it turns into like 감사합니다. It's
Yep.
the same thing there of omnen.
Okay.
Yeah. Say this one for me.
Opta.
Okay, so what you wrote was obda.
So would be a op then sandigit.
Yeah, obda.
Okay.
Yep, that is correct. Minus there's actually a long vowel there, but I'm not gonna.
Still wrong.
No.
Okay.
No one knows those.
Okay.
Like long vowels is just extra credit. No one knows those.
Okay.
You would have to look. Only reason I know them is because I've looked every word up in this entire thing.
Okay.
And some of them I had an idea, but okay. So
Okay.
this one here you got right on this, but the same thing applies here that applies there.
Okay.
So it's what should it be?
Where are we looking at?
It's the same
Opse.
rule. Yeah, it's opseta. So it's opse.
Okay.
상시 up there.
Mhm.
Opseta. All right, this one, same thing applies there. Opso.
Mhm.
Opso. So the double S rule.
Yeah.
So B meeting an S, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I know that. I just didn't know how to write that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the four
so,
sides don't know how to write it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, so say this word for me.
Yodol.
So it's actually yodol.
Yodol. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Um,
Cool. So
It
you do
is.
away with the dig it.
yeah, because it's a 50-50 shot,
Yep.
and you chose one of them, and it's just that's not the one on that one.
Okay. Makes sense.
So this one, I'm gonna say that is correct. Another way that Bruce is trying to teach here is you can also say 여자입니다, so you can take that and put it under, but that's
Okay.
totally right. So long vowels are interesting. They actually only happen. They're almost always after the first thing, not the second thing. But I'm not
Okay.
you don't get dinged on long vowels. But this one, the rule here is it's 열심.
Yoshim.
Yeah,
Okay.
the double with that, and that is just there's actually a hidden S here that they don't write out. It's 열의심, so it's the heart of 열,
Okay.
and so that's why anytime there's a hidden possession rule,
Okay.
it's like a triple S that basically carries up into a double. So 열심.
Yoshim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So it's a lot. What I'm getting dinged on a lot is the sans, like
the doubles.
yeah, san dig it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So this one, Do you know what 영업 means?
Can't remember. Nope.
Business. 용 is use.
Or dragon.
Yeah. 영업용. 영업용 is how it's actually pronounced.
Okay.
So and actually that's because no H. It's 영업용 like that. 영업용. Instead of 영업용, it's 영업용.
Okay. I'll probably miss that one next time too, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's right. So what are you trying to say here?
Oh.
Okay, so you're missing something. What is it?
What is it?
What you wrote was o.
Oh.
So the rule on this is that it can only end. Nothing can end in an S. It can only end in a D. So it's o.
Okay.
It's o with a D underneath it.
Okay.
Which is going to be o.
Okay.
Right, like that.
Cool. Well, my pronunciation's not too far off. Oh.
No, you can say it. You just don't know how to write it.
All right.
Okay. Kind of, yeah.
Oh. So the obviously the colon's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this one, it's
Okgam.
Otgam. So you
is there a digit under the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otgam.
Yeah.
Otgam, and then
the sangyip.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one's wrong in a couple parts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okgam.
Actually, this is really close. That's really close. It's wegor.
Wegor.
Which is like wegor. I mean, you're like.
Okay. A different way of riding it, but yeah.
Wegor. I mean, I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give.
Well, it still has that colon at the end of it, so it's still wrong for that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get dinged on a long vowel.
Okay.
I mean, but it is. I mean, wegor. I mean. I'm not gonna ding you on that one actually.
Okay, cool.
This one, the P roll on it is that the N goes up and takes that over. Although you could argue that there's a voiced one is another possible argument, but the rule is actually this uneng.
Okay, and so is it whenever there's a consonant followed by a hit? Then
anytime there's H's involved, lots of different rules can apply.
Okay.
And this is basically there's two possibilities. When we wrote the P rule thing, when Bruce originally wrote the rules on it, he said the only thing is uneng like this, but the government came out and said you could have a very slight, basically a voiced H there too, but there's no way to write that.
Okay.
You can't write Dian here, like there's no way to write that.
Okay.
So anyway, the rule we go with is just uneng like that.
Uneng. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So,
how often does the Korean government come up with new updates to their language? Because I know it's one of, if not the only man-made language. So,
they periodically, I don't know the latest on it, but I could ask Bruce on what the latest one is. Okay, say this one.
Unta. But it's probably like
Tricky, right?
Yeah, that one. Honestly, that's one of the ones like I had no idea. I'm like, where the crap are we going with this one?
We're gonna go with wrong. Let's talk about why.
Okay, yeah, why?
So it's upta.
Upta.
So you can only get 50-50 chance on this, right?
Yeah.
So it's either gonna be upta or upta, and you can't end in a B sound, or in a P, like a P up sound, right? You can't. That's like one of their rules. So.
Oh, I didn't know that rule. Okay, so wait, what was that? You can't end a first syllable
can only
with
be
a P up?
Yeah, nothing forticized, and nothing. These are called 뒷받침s right here. A 받침, the thing at the bottom, can never end in a forticized or an aspirated one.
Okay, good to know that rule. Okay.
So upta is the actual one. Uimi. Oh wait, let's see.
Uimi.
Uimi. Weemi. Not so much. So it's just a long vowel. There's actually no change.
Okay.
You can just write it like without the long vowel. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what you did for. There you go. Nailed it.
Ida. Okay, cool.
You should be right also. Yep, that works for that. So this is the whole. You could. You could argue that this is correct. The rule that we're going for on this
is moving the
inesal, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could argue that if you did a voiced one there, you could argue that. I'm not going to ding you on that because I could see that.
Okay.
Let's put it in yellow. So I'm not going to ding you on it.
Okay.
But because I probably would have, if I didn't know all this, I probably would have said the same thing. Okay, say this one.
Okay.
Okay, what you wrote was ilge.
Yeah. So it would be a sankiek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be ilge. 어디있지?
I don't know.
What the heck did it copy over?
I don't know. Oh, there you go. At the top, that column.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So ilge is what it should be.
Okay. So it needs a sankiek. Okay.
Yeah, ilge. Yup. Next one. And you wrote ilges습니다.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you wanted to say?
No.
What do you want to say?
Well, the sankiek. 읽겠습니다.
읽겠습니다 is correct. Yeah.
That's correct, but it's wrong. Okay.
Because what you said is not true.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just 읽겠습니다.
Yeah.
읽겠습니다.
Okay.
All right.
What is this? Eco? I was like eco.
That's not it.
Yeah, that one's like way off. So how do you pronounce that one? Like, what's the right way to say that one?
Okay.
Is it ilko?
It's
Ilko.
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 So just read that.
Ilko.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
So one thing, as I was listening to you read stuff, your two O's are very similar to each other.
O and O?
Yeah, so one is cool and one is call.
Okay.
Cool, call. But yeah. Okay. 읽고. Okay. This one, what did you mean to say here?
Which one? Top one?
Pronounce this.
On the top one? 읽다.
So you can only have one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would either be, and let me just show you the answer.
Well, what about like chicken, like dog? Like, doesn't that have?
Let's look it up. It's just tak.
Tak.
Mm-hmm. It's just tak.
Okay.
So on this one, it's 읽다. If you wanted to guess, you could either say 읽다 or 읽다. So there's a forticized thing here, and you got to choose one. So, and some of these you just have to look up to know what it is. So if you have a question, so just look it up in Neighbor. 읽다 is how you actually say it. 읽다. Now it changes if you put anything else different behind it.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now this one, what do you want to say here? Say it.
읽게. So would be sankiek?
Mm-mm.
No?
No. It's actually 읽게.
Okay.
So it ends up becoming this. 읽게.
The hard kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 읽게.
And so why is that? Why does that become the hard kick?
It's one of the P roles. It's go. Okay. So just like 극복하다.
Okay. Yep.
Because I should know the one right off. It's like this whole thing 못하다, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the rule. I need to get better at
okay.
being able to
No
say
worries.
which one it is. That's one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so this one you said 임지단.
Was it 임지난? Is that?
Actually, I think that you were gonna nail that one.
Okay, I was like, man, I'm second guessing every answer I have out
Yeah.
here. It's like, wait, what?
Where am I at on this? Imjinnan. It's one of the very few that goes this way instead of the other way.
Okay.
Most of them would be like, if I were to guess and I didn't know, I would maybe say Imjilan.
Yeah.
But there are a couple that go the other way, like Shinnamyeon
Yeah.
instead of Shilamyeon.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird.
Are you talking like God ramen? Talking about? See, that stuff's good. It's spicy, but it's good stuff.
Okay, say this
Okay.
for me.
Iko.
Okay, that's not what you wrote.
Yeah. So is it E with a shiat stop with a sankiek?
It's this.
Oh, with a digit.
Uh-huh.
Iko. Yep.
Iko.
Iko.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one, say this one.
Eaten.
So that one,
Would that be a digit? E with the
No.
E digit and then
so it's actually innen.
Eaten.
Innen. Double N. Innen. Halsu innen.
How sweet.
Nope, it's not. It's Halsu innen.
Okay.
Innen. This one will help you a ton.
Yeah. Well, that's used all the time.
All the time.
So that's why I had like Eden.
Yeah. So you went with like the basic MTC Innen.
I did.
Never felt
Hey,
that
that's
bad.
where I learned it was the MTC.
Yeah, so it's Innen. Okay. Say this one for me.
Ita.
Okay. You wrote Ida. So
So is it E with a digit underneath it?
it's Ita.
Yep.
Ita.
Yep.
Next one.
Isol.
Yeah, so it would be Esau, right?
Yep.
Esau. Eep. So the rule on this is you just can't end with that.
With a piep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
then what do?
you do that.
Oh. Okay. Doesn't that mean a different pronunciation though? If it's a biep versus a piep?
That's just their rule is final consonants can only be like 5 different ones.
Yeah.
So choose the closest that's actually to that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
But still, you pronounce a biep different than a piep, and so, all right.
Well, yeah, and they have, yeah. There's a couple really weird ones with these like or aspirated ones at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. This is the only thing that's off on this is just the usage of the voice versus unvoiced, but
Okay.
that's actually correct. It's yeah, and you know that it's just 장노,
Tongue,
and it's a long vowel 장노.
Yeah, if there's a missionary elder that gets that one wrong, they have problems.
Seriously. See, 제3, 제4. So this one is all about long vowels.
Okay.
So that it doesn't matter. I'm not going to ding you on that.
Yeah.
제3, 제4.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be 제3, 제4, but yeah.
This is helpful going through it.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through all of them, but this
Okay.
is helpful.
Okay. Do you want to be done?
We can be, yeah.
Okay.
Well, just to save the people at home a little bit of time, I guess.
Okay. Cool. That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I will I'll edit the rest of it and give you
Okay.
a score. So now I know like which P rules you know and which ones you don't.
Okay.
And then we can just work on the ones that you don't know.
Okay.
So, and a lot of it for you is just, it's actually not knowing the rule on some of it, it's just not knowing how to write some of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
no, it makes sense.